Welcome back to MotoringBox. I'm Sean McKellar and I am sort of famous for having a fleet of Australian cars. I've got this BA Falcon XR6 Turbo, I've got a Ford SZ Territory, I've got a Ford AU Falcon and also a Mitsubishi Magna Ralliart. And one of the biggest issues I have keeping this fleet of cars going actually relates to the batteries. You're watching MotoringBox, proudly supported by Century Batteries. Now, because of the way my driveway and garage have been designed, I can only get to 3 of my cars at once, and the 4th one ends up getting double parked in. And it tends to be that that 4th vehicle doesn't get driven for months on end. And that means if you don't do anything about it, it's going to have a flat battery by the time you get back to it. And if I didn't take this into consideration, this battery in my XR6 Turbo here would have been flat when I went to start it a few days ago and bring it back out of hibernation. So how do I keep these batteries maintained so well? Well, the answer is actually rather simple. Century, who sell this battery, sell a battery charger to suit it. And this thing doesn't just charge batteries, it maintains them as well. So this one is the Century CC1206. It is a 6 amp charger, and that makes it perfect for regular automotive starting batteries like we've got here. So I've been using one of these for the past 5 or 6 years to maintain all of the batteries in all of my cars, and it has done a stellar job. And the 1206 is dead set simple to use. Let me pull it out and I'll show you how it works. Okay, here we have the main body of the charger itself, and you'll note that there are only 2 buttons on it, which gives you an idea as to how simple this thing is to use. And to connect it to your vehicle, even simpler. Positive and negative crocodile clip. Red onto red, positive positive, negative negative, black onto black. And then you simply need to plug it into the wall and turn it on. If you have a close look at the screen here, you'll see there are settings for 1 amp, 3 amp or 6 amp charge rates, and there's also battery type options for gel, AGM flooded and EFB, or calcium SMF, which is what we've got here. SMF stands for sealed maintenance free, and that is what the vast majority of automotive lead acid batteries are on the market today. This little progress bar down the bottom here is telling you that the charger is going through its 9-stage charging process to bring this battery back up to peak condition. And once it gets to full charge, the full LED is going to illuminate. Once that LED illuminates though, it's not over, because you can simply leave this charger connected and it is going to keep your battery maintained and fully charged whether you're going to drive the car tomorrow, next week or next month. Simply leave the charger connected and it'll top the battery up periodically to make sure it remains at full charge. And the benefits of keeping a battery at full charge extend far beyond a simple convenience factor. Batteries last their longest when they're kept at full charge. If you allow a battery to go below 50% depth of discharge, which is around 12.4 volts, that is where these batteries start to corrode internally, and basically you're shortening the lifespan of the battery the longer you allow it to stay at those lower voltage levels. Now, if you've got a show car or a single vehicle that you want to maintain the battery on but you rarely drive it, the Century chargers also come with a ring terminal connector, so you can take off the crocodile clip cable and put on a ring terminal cable. You can keep these ring terminals permanently installed on your vehicle and simply have the plug for it sitting somewhere in your engine bay or even hanging out through the grille somewhere, where you can simply plug the charger into, turn the charger on at the wall and commence charging. It's kind of like a quick connect, quick disconnect system. The interesting thing to consider as well is the average lifespan of a lead acid battery is about 42 months or 3.5 years on average. Some last less depending on conditions, how they've been kept, how they've been driven or not driven, and some last longer. This battery is coming up on 5 years old and it still performs just like it did when I bought it 5 years ago. So it really goes to show, if you maintain your batteries properly, you keep them charged properly, you're going to get a huge amount of value out of your car battery. So you can maintain a battery to get the longest lifespan possible out of it, but you have to remember in the end they are a perishable product and eventually it's going to need to be replaced. If that time has come around for you, simply visit centurybatteries.com.au and find your nearest Century Batteries retailer. Not only can you buy your brand new battery and support Australian manufacturing, but that retailer can also take away your old battery and send it to be recycled. The lead gets melted down and refined and actually goes back into the production of new lead acid batteries that Century makes. So it's kind of a circular economy, and it keeps those toxic materials like lead and sulfuric acid and all the other things that are inside that battery out of the environment. Keeps it out of the waterways and, most importantly, out of the ocean. Do not put car batteries in the ocean, no matter what the memes say. Depending on your vehicle, Century have a range of batteries which may be available to suit it. For an XR6 Turbo, or pretty much any Falcon or Commodore you can think of, you can either choose from an HP high performance battery or a UHP ultra high performance battery. The difference is really the construction. It's the amount of plates inside the battery, it's the starting power, it's the warranty, it's how long it's going to last. For larger engines like V8s and diesels and things like that, ultra high performance is really the one to go for. There are batteries for hybrids, there are batteries for stop-start vehicles. No matter what you got, Century will have a battery to suit. So do visit their website, find the right one for you, recycle your old battery, help the environment, help Australian manufacturing, more importantly. And yes, do keep these old Australian vehicles on the road like I'm trying to do, because you're seeing less and less of these things as the years go by. If you have any questions about lead acid batteries or charging them or maintaining them or pretty much anything, put them in the comment section below and I'll be more than willing to help. Thanks guys, have a good one. I'll see you next time.